Hey internet, so it is pretty much the middle of 2013 now, which is weird because I still forget that it is 2013. For some reason I still keep thinking it's 2012, so I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna get straight into the point of this video. Two favorites and empties for June. The first two favorites I wanted to talk about are these Chanel Stylo eyeshadow pencils or pens, I'm not sure. Crayons. I think they're more like crayons. And they came out in Chanel's 2013 summer collection. See, I remember it was 2013. I didn't forget like I did all those other times. So these are quite new to Chanel's range. These remind me a lot of MAC's shadow sticks, only a lot better because they are much creamier. And what I really like about them is that you don't need a primer for underneath and you don't need powder to set them. In fact, they go on just on their own. And that's it. I'm wearing both these colors right now. I have Moon River and Black Stream. So Moon River all over my lid and Black Stream in the inner corner, on the outer corner of my eyes. And I've had this on for a few hours now. Absolutely no smudging, absolutely no creasing. When you touch it, it's dry, so when it sets itself, it just is like any other eyeshadow powder. So I really, really like these. These are awesome. The other thing I'm loving is this new Lancome foundation called Teint Visionnaire, and it's basically a 2-for-1. You get a corrector concealer on the top and then you get the pump foundation underneath, and this is just really amazing. I think it is probably one of my favorite foundations right now. The foundation goes on really, really amazing, very smooth, creamy, good coverage, not too thick but just perfect. And then the concealer that comes with it is the right color too. Surprise, surprise, since they come together. And it's really great at covering up dark circles and blemishes and all that, and I don't know what else to say about it. It's just really great. It goes on smooth, good coverage. I already said all that. Why am I repeating myself? It's a really great foundation and I highly recommend it. I think both these should be on my blog by now, and if they are, I will link the reviews down below, and if they're not, well, you'll see them in the future. It's supposed to repair your skin over time. I haven't really noticed any changes in my skin, but I'm already quite happy with the way my skin is, so I'm just going to keep using it, and if it actually does have beneficial properties, then yay for me! So yes, those are my two favorites for June, and I'm going to move right on to the empties. So the first empty is by Bath & Body Works Kitchen Apple and Fresh Mint hand soap. I go through these pretty quickly, once every 2 months, and I don't know, I really love foaming hand soap. For some reason it makes me feel like my hands are so much cleaner, because when I normally use liquid soap I try and get that to foam up. So this already comes pre-foamed, so it kind of tricks my mind and thinking I'm doing a good job. The next thing is Nivea's Pure Natural Cleansing Toner. So this got sent to me by PR to try out, and I thought it was really great. It's very gentle on the skin, and I wouldn't say it did much cleansing, even though it says a cleansing toner, and that's probably because my own cleansing ritual, I would like to think, is already doing such a good job that it didn't really pick up very much, but it was really great to use. I use this in the morning and at night just before I put on all my serums, so yes, really great toner. It's supposed to be really great for sensitive skin. I don't think I have very sensitive skin. I'm allergic to certain perfumes, but besides that, my skin's pretty tough, so I guess if you have sensitive skin, give it a shot and see whether it works for you, but I do recommend this. It's actually really good. Next skin product, it's a lot of skin products, trust me, is, this took me a long time to finish, Kiehl's Powerful Strength Line Reducing Concentrate. I've had this for probably more than I should have. It says, oh, okay, maybe I haven't. It says 12 months. I probably had this for a year because I haven't been using it religiously. I only use it at night, and I just put it around the areas I think I'm going to get wrinkles at eventually when I get a little older. So it's kind of more like a prevention product, and I didn't notice any difference, but I guess maybe that means it's working. I have no idea. It's a really interesting formula. I've not used vitamin C products before, but if you have, you'll notice that when you apply it, it has this like warming sensation, which I thought was really weird when I first used this product, and then after a while I kind of just got used to it and I kind of liked it. So I don't know if I would repurchase it again. I think I would want to try something else because, yeah, I didn't really notice a big change in my skin at all. If you're looking for an anti-wrinkle serum, do give this a shot. It's actually not too bad. I quite liked using it too. Next skincare is by Callista. It is just a deep moisturizing cream. This is just a sample I got when I was in Italy last year. I don't really have much to say. It's a good moisturizer. It does have a bit of a perfume smell though, so I probably wouldn't repurchase it. It smells like baby powder for some reason. But you know, it was a good nighttime foundation. Why do I keep saying foundation? A good nighttime moisturizer, and it's good for just setting all your serums in. Does that sound right? I don't know. Next is the Clinique Youth Surge SPF 15, also a sample size. Don't be fooled by the size. I know it looks big, but really it was only filled up like halfway because the base is actually raised for some reason. So yeah, it's a trick formula. It's a trick pot. I really like this. It was really good. I'm generally a fan of Clinique moisturizers. They generally are quite good for my skin. I like that I could apply foundation over the top of this. That's one of my biggest concerns with daytime moisturizers, is whether they can take foundation or not. And this was definitely one that allowed me to apply foundation smoothly over it, so that was good. Face of Australia face wipes. These are amazing. They're like $3 or $4, very, very cheap. They don't feel greasy at all. They smell really good. I highly recommend them. I already have 2 backups, so enough said. Is Clinique's Moisture Surge Extra Refreshing Eye Gel. That's a bit of a mouthful. I would not recommend this. I think this is only available in Asia. I only remembering buying it when I was in Asia for some reason. I've not seen it in Australia or America, but it probably did a really good job at moisturizing because my skin always felt really nice afterwards. But it is terrible if you want to put makeup on top because it tends to flake or peel when it starts to dry. And so I used to apply it around here, and once it dried, I could not touch this area anymore because it would just flake off. So that is the main reason I will never repurchase this again. It's just really annoying. I prefer to buy skincare products that allow me to put makeup on top of it, just because it means if I rub my face, the skincare products are not going to just rub off with it. Like, it's going to stay in place, and that is the main reason. So that wasn't very good. This is the YSL Forever Young Liberator Eye Cream. It's a little sample I got when I was at David Jones, I think. Can't remember. So this was a good moisturizer. It felt really nice under my eye, but I don't know. I've not tried all the other YSL products, but this had a very strong perfume scent, and it was just a little bit overwhelming at night, so I personally wouldn't buy one for myself. I just cannot stand skincare products that have a very strong perfume scent. This is a little dynamic duo that Lancome like to sell together, which is Lancome's Genevique and their Visionaire. Little samples that I got sent. I didn't notice a big difference when I was using them. I do enjoy using them because my skin generally feels quite good when I use nice serums. But I didn't notice like a specific change in my skin. That said, I am now using the Genevique Advanced Serum, and I purchased a full-size bottle of Visionaire to use with that. So we will see how that goes. Makeup products, and it is usually mascara, which is no surprise. This is Estee Lauder's Sumptuous Bold Volume Lifting Mascara. This is amazing. I don't say that often about products because I just feel like saying that it's a little overrated, but it's true for this. So my favorite mascara of all time is Lancome's Hypnose, because I just feel like it does an amazing job at volumizing and lengthening my lashes. I feel like this is a very close competitor. It's a little bit different. I feel like it does everything Lancome's Hypnose does, except it separates my lashes as well. The only thing that bothers me about Lancome Hypnose is that it tends to clump my lashes together after a while, which is just really annoying because I just have spider legs instead. This, I feel, does everything and separates them. The other mascara I tried was Chanel's Inimitable Intense. Let's all just take a moment to look at the bottle instead because I can't say it. This is a sample that comes with a lot of the orders I place, so I probably have like 3 of these at the moment. And they're just like a so-so mascara. I wouldn't buy them myself. I don't think it's really worth it, especially because mascaras tend to dry out pretty fast. And so high-end mascaras are kind of something I try not to buy unless they're amazing, aka Estee Lauder and Lancome. So this one I probably wouldn't purchase myself, but if I get samples, which I do keep seeming to get samples, I will just use those because they're not too bad. And they're very good for travel. Last 2 products, of course, candles. Yay! I'm almost through with another candle and I thought, nope, Celina, you can't cheat, you have to actually finish using it, so fair enough. This candle was, it's kind of like, I I don't even know what the scent is. It's like very refreshing, but this one came from Daiso. This actually came from Violet. She gave it to me as my birthday present last year, I think. And it was really cool because it was all clear gel, and there's like a little lemon and like sand at the bottom. So she and I were wondering what would happen eventually when this all burns out, because it's like gel consistency, it's not like a hard wax. But I think everything inside was actually made out of glass itself, so it didn't burn through, and yeah, it's finished. Next was IKEA's apple candle. It doesn't have a name. The thing about IKEA's candles I found is that the scents are pretty weak. They're not very strong, and maybe it's because it wasn't very big, but I just find that they burn well, they burn pretty fast, and they don't give off any sort of particular scent unless you're like right next to it or you're smelling the candle itself, but it doesn't fill the room with anything. So I see them more as decorative candles, which probably isn't too bad because they are quite cheap anyway. So yeah, 2 candles. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys had a great June as well. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe because it would make me very, very happy. And until then, I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!